All right, guys, welcome back. I screwed up. I made a rookie mistake. Somehow or another, I filmed this morning's intro in fast forward. I don't know, fat fingers on the back of the camera or something. I don't know what I did. But anyway, I talked... I just said, I've got a couple topics, but it didn't film. So, you know how I normally do my videos, like welcome up and it's Monday, so it's a pool video, that kind of thing. That's what it is. It's Monday and it's a pool video. And the video that I filmed after that, it filmed normally. So I need something to buffer in to that video. And that's what I'm doing now, even though it's several hours later. So, give me just a second. We'll get you. And see, in the video, I talked about how dirty it was in here because we had a yard sale over the weekend and we had stuff blown up in here. Absolutely, the place was trashed, and I showed that, but you didn't get the chance to see it. That's my fault. Sorry about that. Give me just a minute. We'll get right back with you. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about that, but I just had to move some stuff around or else I was going to die trying to pull stuff. My name is Max. I am the fast-talking flipper. Angie is my better half. She makes things work behind the scenes. She does all my editing and whatnot, and she is my girlfriend. She's inside, still getting ready for the day, and we are resellers. We buy low locally, usually at yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, that kind of thing, and we sell online for a profit. Usually eBay, a lot of Facebook, some Poshmark lately, and we make a profit there. And this is filming our journey on how that works. We do yard sale videos as well, but we also do a couple of weekly pool videos where we show what has sold over the week and go through all that and kind of recap where we got it at. This is the weekend pool. This means that I am going over the stuff that I sold from Friday till today, which is Monday, November the 6th. Yes, Monday, November the 6th. And recap, that kind of thing. I had quite a bit of sourcing over the weekend. We didn't do any yard sales. We didn't go to any yard sales. We had a pickup. You saw it in my last video last week where I cleaned out a garage for a family, and we brought that stuff and put it straight into a yard sale. And we did okay. Made a couple $100 off of selling that stuff. So we had an okay weekend with liquidating that. We went through it and got some of the higher dollar stuff to put on eBay, to put in our store, and it's in our death pile now. So that was a good pickup for us. I have maybe, 6 hours invested in it, and probably total actual money, maybe $60 because I rented a U-Haul trailer and, figure $20 in gas. So maybe $60 total. I'll probably have a little bit more because I'm going to have to take some of this to the dump because it's just straight trash. It's not worth taking to Goodwill. So it's one of those kind of things. I have 26 orders going out of here for $1,242.74. That's about a $48-ish, a little less than 48. I think like $47.80 or something like that. Average sales price, so pretty solid. I do have one item going out, I think it was $60. It's a car part. It's going to get shipped today, and it's going out off of Facebook Marketplace. Didn't sell anything in Posh. Kind of disappointed in how Posh is working. So I don't know if maybe I'm not doing it right because I don't share anything. I don't go in there and like anything or bundle anything like that. I just put stuff on there. And we got like 115 listings. So tell me in the comments if you're doing Posh and you're having success, how that's working for you and how you're making it work. Because I've got quite a bit of clothes, which I would think would be decent clothes, but I don't know anything about them. My first item I am not going to go get because it is in the music barn and it is big. It is a Lao Omnilight accessory kit with accessories and whatnot. It's a big suitcase looking deal. And I made a deal on it, $145 shipped. It's going to California, UPS, that kind of thing. So I think I'll still make profit because it's sold for $60, and it's going to be $145 shipped once we do everything with it. So I've got the leeway to use UPS, USPS, whatever's the cheapest version to get it there. He's okay with that, and it's got to go out by tomorrow, so I don't even have to ship it today, which is a good thing because I'm lazy. My next item is, I sold one of the fruit shirts. This is the Paul Bunyan Fruits shirt, and I really liked these. These were cool shirts that, I couldn't find anything about. There he is. It's the first one. And it's my Paul Bunyan guy right there. I'm going to throw him on my photography table. And I need to get it back in because I've had this here. You've probably seen it for like 3 weeks now. I've had it there getting ready to photograph. But this is an extra large fruits. I don't know anything about this brand, and we couldn't find anything. And it's a Paul Bunyan shirt. I had it listed for $49.99. Took an offer at $40. Gave $10 for it because I was willing to risk it. So $40 plus shipping. It's easy to ship, and that's a fun one to get out of here. A Five Nights at Freddy's. This one's an H1. It is a creepy doll. Five Nights at Freddy's just came out, so these have been selling fairly well. I've got one. Oh, this might be it's my second to last one. Look, there's. Oh God. This is how I die. I've got a lot of them, which are like lower dollar ones, to put together and list, but I haven't done it yet. That one goes out of here for $10.99 plus shipping. Gave $2, not even $2, maybe $1.50 for them because we bundled a whole bunch. We bundled like 40 of them for $65. Logan's Run VHS tape, an M3. I think I gave $1 for this one. Yes, I did. At the 60-mile yard sale. We got a bunch of good stuff. It's a big box. Giggity giggity. Logan's Run. We bought a bunch of the big box, not cassettes, but VHS from there. Gave $1 for it, and I've sold most of the good ones out of there. It was a pretty good find. It sold for $10 plus shipping, so that's an okay sale. It's been around for a while, so I took an offer on it. Sold a golf club, King Cobra. It's in the clubs. King Cobra driver, $59.99 plus shipping. Just got these not too long ago, and I don't know which one's which. It's probably that guy. That's my guess. Yep. I got these little guys on Amazon, by the way, if you're wondering how I have those hung up there. Sold this guy, I don't know, I bundled a whole bunch of stuff, and I gave $60 for everything I got, but I got a bunch. I'm going to double check to make sure that this is the right one. King Cobra Speed Lid. Speed Lid. Is that it? King Cobra Speed Lid. Yep, that's it. $59.99 plus shipping. I use a 48.66 box, and I cut it down to ship that guy. When you're getting golf clubs, that's a good rule of thumb. When you're buying golf clubs, add $2 to your cost because your box is going to cost you $2. So I think I pay a little over $2, but it's just easier to remember that your box will cost you $2 instead of being like, it's $2.39. You know, figure that stuff out at the end. At the end of the year when you're dealing with this. This cologne I need to sell, man. I tell you what, everybody keeps sending me an offer of $60 on it, and I'm not taking it. This is the one that did sell. It is a Versace blue jeans. It's not the same Versace that you would think. I was excited when I got it. I was like, oh, that's going to be worth a ton of money. And turns out it's another offshoot of a Versace name. That one sold for $16.99 plus shipping. So getting that one out of here. I sold a Bible. A Bible. K3. K3 is where I'm going. JK. It's the little Bible. It goes first. I did sell the big Bible too. I don't know if they paid yet. Bibles are always good to grab. If you can, find decent ones. I think I gave $5, maybe $10. I think I gave $10 for 3 of them, and I'll tell you why here in just a minute. That one sold for $10.99. The other one was used. The third one was used, so I was a little upset with that because I thought that they were all new. They looked new, and the other one, I didn't realize it until after I got ready to list it. Going to media too because I got some Blues Clues, some VHS tapes. I got a Blues Clues VHS tape. It's going to sell. It's Meet Joe. There you go. It's the first one with Joe after the other fella quit. I don't know why he quit. He just, he said, no more Clues of the Blues. And that's the first one. So it's, a significant tape in the series. It's $13.99 plus shipping. Got it for $25, I think, at a yard sale. Just kind of, saw it there and was like, hey, that's probably a pretty good pickup. And like I said, got it for $25. AC/DC, still selling this stuff and making bank off of it because this little lot of vintage pins is cool as can be, And it sold for $59.99 plus shipping. I gave $100 for a whole bunch of AC/DC stuff, and we're probably at $500 or $600 worth of sales out of there is my guess, because I sold one lot of long boxes for $330. So that's another $60 sale from there. A Roberts knee kicker. This is a carpeting tool, and I've got one more carpeting tool that I need to list. It's in P3, this particular one, so that means it's going to be back here. This is a kicker. You'll grab the carpet with this end here and then use your knee to kick the other end and stretch it into place so that you can stretch your carpet. And I don't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't much. I might have paid $5 at very, very most. I think I bundled everything, and I think I appropriate $5 to the cost of that. But it was $29.99 plus shipping going out of here, and it sold relatively quick because we got it while the reseller rally was going on, so that would have been the end of September that we got it. Snap-on Tools, it's a brake retainer spring tool, and this is a very specific tool that you use for drum brakes and drum brakes only. We are running out of Snap-on Tools. I do not see it in here, and that's scary because that's not a good thing. We might have put it somewhere else. Do you see it? Swiper, no swiping. No, I do not see it in there, so we may have messed up. I know I've got some somewhere, maybe I don't know that I have some. I do not know that I have some. I just know that I've seen them before, and I've had them before. And if it's not in here, I don't know where it would be. Yep, not in there. So, that's unfortunate. Gonna have to figure that one out. I don't know if maybe Angie put it in a different spot and I don't know about it, which is possible. So, we'll have to find that one. But it sold for $27.59, so we're definitely going to figure out where that one's at. Toy Box 4. Toy Box 4, we're looking for a Gone in 60 Seconds Eleanor. Great movie. Cool, cool car. Definitely iconic. One of the most iconic cars in movie history. Little guy there, sold for $6.29. It's a Loot Crate item, actually. $6.29 plus shipping going out of here. Not too shabby. A 31 thermal tote bag in sand and shore. Okay. Navy starfish splat, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to put you down because I'm going to have to go up top, and I know that this bin is somewhat heavy. Okay, I am back, and I'm glad that I put you down because that would have been difficult to do with holding everything. It is Navy starfish in this particular type of thermal bag, and it sold for, let's see, $25 on an offer, plus shipping going out of here. And it's easy to ship. We just throw that in a poly bag and send it out of here like that. M3 is where I'm going next. Not a high dollar item. I don't know where we got it. I think we got it. I like to just grab stuff sometimes and think about it later, as is true of a lot of people. It says M3, but I do not see it. There it is. Okay. That is sunglasses, and that is the camera. I probably thought it would have been something worth a little bit more, maybe twice as much as what it was, because it only sold for $9.99 plus shipping. It's just a Time Life camera. I don't know. Time Magazine camera. It's not worth a ton. So $9.99 is a little lower than what we would like to list some stuff for. But hey, it sold and made us some money. Sims 2. Castaway on Media 2 for PS2. Lots of twos going on with the 2. Let's see. I don't see it. Is it an older one? There it is. Sims 2. Right on top. Castaway. Easy to ship. I like those. Just goes in a 961 sized bubble mailer right there. $13.99 plus shipping on it. So, you know, it makes life real easy when it's like that. D3. That's a different one. We're going to D3 for Super Nintendo game. I'm picking up a Super Nintendo later today. Video game hauls still do exist. They do exist. And I guess we can work that into the topic. It is this guy here. Ta-da! It is a Super Mario World, maybe? Seems like that's expensive for Super Mario World. It's got to be that one because I don't have anything else with Yoshi on the front. But I'm actually picking up this game along with Super Nintendo and 3 other games, 2 Mario Karts mixed in there, and selling that Super Mario World, $19.99 plus shipping going out of here. Picking those up today for 30 bucks on my way into class. So the topic is, and this is how it plays into things, is are you using the Nextdoor app? Nextdoor is an app where you join groups that are local to you, meaning that, if there's a neighborhood that's 20, 30 miles away, you can't join it. You can only join the neighborhoods that are close to you. I'm looking for Dark Chambers, Atari 7800 game. You can only join the ones that are close to you, so it keeps things intimate. It keeps things between you and your neighbors. And I have had pretty good success on that app with sourcing things. I put out an ad saying I do cleanouts, I do estate buyouts, and I buy video games, I do this, whatever. You put whatever wording in there you want, and we keep getting messages from people to go look at things. 7800, we just picked this up last week for $100. Gave $100 for a huge lot of Atari stuff. Got a 7800 system and about 50 games, 40 games, something like that. Listed $500 worth of stuff out of the $100 pickup. This sold for $27.59 on an offer. I think I had it listed for $29.99. I just want to start getting stuff selling because it is that time of year. But the Nextdoor app has been very good for us. I've got a Lego Yellow Submarine on D4 that I'm going to go pick up. It's been very good for us in that we keep getting return people. Angie already boxed it. It's going to make life a lot easier because it's a Lego set and it was already built, so we didn't want to have it flopping around. Sold for $140. $140. It was a $5 pickup at a local yard sale right down the street. $5 into $140, and it only took not even a month. So that's a good sale. We keep getting return people. I've got this one lady who I've sold to several times now, or I have bought from several times now, and she keeps finding more stuff as they are moving. She is an older lady, and it seems to be that that's the interactions that I have on there, is that most people are a little older, that they're, probably in their 50s, 60s, or 70s, and she's probably in her 70s, maybe even 80s, because she's pretty old. Nothing negative, nothing against her. This is an Aerosmith guitar for Guitar Hero, or is it Rock Band? I think it's Guitar Hero. Aerosmith guitar for Guitar Hero. Always good pickups, always good buys. Gave $5 for it, and it sold lickety split for $69.99. So what are you doing with that app? Tell me in the comments. Are you using it? Are you not using it? If you're not using it, you should, because it has worked out very well for us. I've had these for a long time. Rockford Fosgate. I just forgot to look at the SKU. H4. I know I've had these for a long time because I personally picked them up. Angie was like, what are those? And I said, they're speakers. They're car audio speakers. And they are new in the box. Rockford Fosgate tweeters. They're a little older. They're vintage. Not really. I don't think they're that old. Took an offer on them. Had them listed for $29.99. They sold for $25 going out of here. The other Bible. The other Bible. This is why I picked up those Bibles and bought them for 3 of them for $10, because this guy I looked up and figured the other 2 would be closer in value to this one, but they weren't. Yeah, I took an offer on it, had it listed, and I took an offer, and it sold for $42.31. It is a large print study Bible. It's new in the box, but it pays for everything. Got some Yo Bros, better known as Hey Dudes. I think we sold these once before and they didn't fit. The person got them and said, oh, they don't fit. Well, get smaller feet, dimmy. I wish it worked like that. I wish I could really say the things that I want to say sometimes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes, and Angie gets pissed. She gets ticked. And I'm like, you're stupid. Oh, that was another weird thing that happened over the weekend. I'll have Angie post the picture. That was sold for $40 plus shipping. I think we gave 15 for them. Not a great sale, but you know, it still made money. We had a cologne that we sold going with a, we're still selling Halloween stuff. Yeah, it's a foam mold, Trendmasters foam mold dingus. You know, it's one of those dinguses. Sold this perfect cologne to someone in Puerto Rico, and I guess they don't speak English very well because they were communicating with us in Spanish. And I don't speak Spanish. I can speak German, but I can't speak Spanish. I don't even speak that good of German. Whoa, don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Yeah. And the person got the cologne, sends us a message and says, hey, the sprayer is broken. They send us a message, and then they send us a picture of the cologne, and there's a cap on the cologne. Now, the problem is we sold them a cologne without a cap. So why was there a cap on it? So my reply was, take the cap off. Right? Right? Am I right or am I right? Take the cap off. Try it there. $29.99 plus shipping. I think I gave a buck or two for this at a yard sale. SSX on tour for PSP. They replied in Spanish several times, and Angie dealt with them because I just had no patience for it. And they are getting continually more and more frustrated as the conversation goes on. You can tell that they're getting more frustrated. I took an offer on this one here. It was at $9.99. I took an offer at $9.19. They're getting more frustrated. Angie offers to give a refund. Got another Xbox 360 Guitar Hero guitar. Yes. These were a good buy, man. I'm telling you. We bought them all for $5 a piece. It's in Q4, though. Oh, boo. It's not all wrapped up nice and neat like the other one. So I'm going to have to go... No. Looks like it's going to be... Let's go return. Maybe. Angie offered them a refund, and I think she sent them the message right as they were sending her a message, where the message that they sent her back was something to the effect of, this guy sold for $59.99 plus shipping. So these are always good to buy. Man, really good to buy. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's it. I'll let Angie decide if I got the right one or not. $59.99 plus shipping. The message they sent back was something to the effect of, I am a ex-federal agent. I have anxiety, or this gives me anxiety. My patience cannot be bought. Blah, 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 blah. I wanted new cologne, and I had to have it, so I broke the bottle, and you can deal with that. And they showed us a picture of the bottle on the table. Bismarcky. You got what I need. That guy, that's him. Bismarcky, rest in peace, buddy. $7.34. I sold it on an offer. The picture that they sent us of the broken bottle, in the background, there's a gun. And I don't know if they did it to intimidate us. Like, looking closer at it, it's actually a BB gun. But like the message that had nothing to do with, it had so many details that had nothing to do with the order. Like, I'm an ex-federal agent, that kind of thing. And then the fact that there's a gun, it was like very strange that they sent this to us. Almost like it was an intimidation type of thing. So we reached out to eBay for Business. And eBay for Business, my thought is that they broke the nozzle themselves. That's why they put the cap on. They said they had an old one of these. They took the cap off their old one and put it on this one. Why would you bother? Why would you bother if it's broken? That doesn't make any sense. So I think that they broke the nozzle off, because that was one of the pictures that they did send us, was of it with the nozzle broken completely off. And it wasn't like that when we sent it to them. That's just, it's BS. They broke the nozzle off, and then to hide it, they put a cap on. So that's where we were. And eBay for Business told us, oh, you know, we'll escalate this to our privacy team and so on and so forth. Go ahead and block them and refund them. Refund them? No, I'm not refunding them. This guy's keeping the cologne. He's already broken the cologne. He went out of his way to make this a problem. I'm not giving him money back. Sorry. It's just wild. So I want to hear, what would you do in that situation? Would you have refunded them? Would you, how would you have handled it? Well, like I said, the picture you'll see, it was just a crazy situation all the way around. But that's what I got. 26 orders for $1,200. 26 orders for $1,200. Plus I got to go get the car part out. We do have that to ship. A great weekend. eBay is definitely moving right along. We are still a little behind pace to get to 6 figures for the year. We've got to sell about $320 a day, which is doable. It's a little more than we want to have to sell, but hopefully we'll have a couple big days where it brings that number down. And because, you know, after Christmas, it's probably going to slow down pretty quickly. So thanks for tuning in. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the Nextdoor app. What you think about that situation we had with that buyer. And we, you know, appreciate everybody here sharing videos, liking videos, that kind of thing. And we will see you on the next one.